Hello everyone across cyberspace. Thanks for tuning in. I wanted to do a quick video review of my new Casio MDV 102 dive watch. So here's the watch, the timepiece that we're talking about. It's a pretty straightforward, traditional looking dive watch, although it has some unique little features in it that I really like, and I'm happy they incorporated into it. First of all, I really like how the resin band kind of flows and integrates into the side of the stainless steel. It's just a personal preference thing, and the sides of the stainless are also very smooth and nicely contoured as well. So the whole watch overall is not a very angular looking watch. I don't think it has more of a jelly bean kind of a look to it compared to some of the mechanical dive watches that you see now. So. As you also notice, I wear my watches a little bit loose on my wrist. That's just a preference thing, but the watch doesn't really sit that high up off my wrist if I tighten it down. One more click on the band. So there you have it. The crown itself is a screw-down crown, which I also like. It feels very secure and very robust. You simply unscrew it and pull the crown out to make adjustments to the timepiece, and you push it in one click to adjust the date window. The calendar itself is not a perpetually adjusting calendar like some of the more high-end timepieces, so that is something that you might want to consider as well. The bezel rotates. It's a unidirectional ratcheting design, and as I turn it, it doesn't really have as solid or as clicky of a feel as my Citizen dive watch, but for a $50 timepiece it's certainly very robust and it feels very good as you rotate it. It's definitely not loose, or it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart or anything like that. So let's take the watch off so you can look at the band and the back side. So here's the screw down back plate. Pretty cool feature for a watch in this price range. I'm not sure really if there's an advantage to a screw down back plate other than a cosmetic or a personal preference. You can see the very cool Marlin logo. For those of you who don't know, the Casio Marlin series was the original, or one of their first, from what I understand, one of their first dive series of watches in the early 80s. I think even before the original G-Shocks. So this Marlin is kind of a throwback to that. What else can I say? Oh, the band is really stiff. I don't remember my G-Shock band being this stiff and rigid, so if you're sensitive to that, maybe there's some break-in or some softening up that'll occur over time, or you might want to get a NATO band or a Timex Velcro type of fabric strap of some sort if you're sensitive to that. These little tire tread marks are fairly aggressive little lugs, and if you wear your watch tight, it can kind of bite into your skin a little bit. So for me, I tend to wear my watches a little bit loose, so it doesn't really matter for me, and my skin is not quite that sensitive to it. But it's definitely something you're going to want to try and at least wear in the store first to get a feel for it before you actually purchase. Again, I can run my fingers across it, and it's not like it's going to cut you or do anything severe. So, but it is something worth noting. I guess my only real complaint is this little tie-down strap. I'm kind of spoiled by my G-Shock because my G-Shock strap hold-down is big, and it's really ergonomic and contoured very nicely, whereas this piece here is more or less just a piece of rubber to hold it down. And there's the little buckle piece as well. All stainless hardware. So, what else? Showed you the crown. Oh, the watch's most interesting feature is its electroillumination, which I'm going to show you. Let me go dim the lights, and I can show that to you. Okay, there we go. I'm back. So it has Casio's super illumination feature, which is a pair of LEDs at the 12 and 6 o'clock positions, and it's got a nice afterglow feature to it, so that I can take my finger off the button and it remains lit for a second, which is a nice feature. It's actually bright enough to illuminate a small staircase, so you can actually use it as an LED flashlight, I guess, if you want to in a pinch. It's got a 5-year battery, I believe, in it, so you might want to keep that in mind if you're trigger happy with the illumination button. It also has a traditional glow-in-the-dark illumination. The hands of the watch glow green, and the dial indicator markers glow blue. So the illumination is pretty good. The glow-in-the-dark illumination is pretty good. It's not to the par of my Citizen dive watch, but it is useful well into the night when it's pitch black outside. It doesn't really go completely dim and completely dark. It has a faint glow to it, even well after you recharge it. So I'm kind of pleasantly surprised by that. I bought the watch off eBay from a reputable eBay seller, and I'm very happy I did. I got it for $50 shipped. I've seen the watch at Target for about the same price, and Amazon has it for even less than that, so around $45 I believe is the Amazon price. So that's pretty much it. It's overall very well made timepiece, and you know, Casio, you're going to get a pretty rugged and pretty reliable timepiece as well for the money. So thanks, and I hope you guys find this web review useful.